I want when I walk into a room and you get a good whiff of me, you turn your head and you're like, oh, that's a grown woman right there. That's what I want to smell like. Hey you guys, Stephanie here. Welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, guys, you already know by the title, we're gonna be talking about perfumes. You guys, this is a video that I've been dying to record for you guys for the longest, but I held off on it for the longest because I wanted to make sure that my perfume collection was strong. So I think now I feel pretty confident to show you guys my top perfumes, or like my most complimented ones, because I think I have some pretty good selections. I have some pretty good fragrances to show you guys. So I'm so excited to jump into this. And before I show you guys my collection, I gotta give a big shout out to Dossier. Thank you guys for working with me on this video and for sponsoring this. And for those of you who don't know about Dossier, where have you been? I've mentioned them a couple of times on my channel, and if you guys know, then you know. But for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna put y'all on right now. Dossier, they are a perfume company that specializes in luxury scents inspired by some of your high-end perfumes. I'm talking Gucci, Versace, Chanel, Tom Ford. The list goes on and on. Their fragrances, mind you, they start at $29. And even though you're spending $29 on a perfume, you will literally feel like you spent $100 on the fragrance once you spray it on. Like, it is that good. So I'm gonna leave all the information down below. You should really check them out. So I picked up 4 more fragrances from Dossier, and I just wanna go over them with you guys. So the first one that I got is called Floral Lavender, and this is what the bottle looks like. It looks very sleek. This does not look like a $29 perfume. And I also like the top. It has like a magnetic top. Once you pop it in place, it just comes together like that. It's so cool. I really like this. This Floral Lavender fragrance, it is inspired by YSL Libre, and I'm reading from the note card that they provided. So with each fragrance that you purchase, it comes along with this note card, and it just have all the information about the fragrance that you purchase. So this one, it mentioned the notes, what it's inspired by, the concentration, etc. So it has all that you need to know about the fragrance in this note card. Oh my god, this smells so good. Oh, I have not smelled YSL Libre itself, but this one I could say it smells so freaking good. I have not gone out with this yet, so I don't really know how the longevity is, how the projection is, but just smelling it right now off the top, it smells so freaking good. The next one that I got is called Floriental Almond, and this one is inspired by Carolina Good Girl. And that fragrance, Carolina Good Girl, it has grown to be very popular. So if you're looking for a good dupe, a good fragrance that's inspired by that one, then this is definitely a good buy. This one smells really good as well. The next one that I got is called Floral Peroni. I think that's how you pronounce that one. This one is inspired by Chloe Eau de Parfum, and some of the notes on this is leche, lily, rose, magnolia, freesia, musk, and yeah, this one smells good as well. All of them honestly smell really good. I haven't came across any of their fragrances yet that smell off or smell weird. They all smell really good. And this one smells really similar to Chloe, like almost identical. But yeah, this is something that I would probably wear out, you know, if I'm going to dinner. I feel like you could pull this off in the daytime or nighttime, but this is something that I would wear if I'm going out to dinner. It smells really warm. You could definitely smell the vanilla in this one. Yeah, I really like this one as well. And lastly, the next fragrance that I picked up is called Oriental Oak Moss, and this one is inspired by Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. I love a good Chanel perfume. This perfume right here is just giving me grown. You know, it smells like a grown woman. Not old. I would say a mature, sexy woman. And I love to smell like that. To be honest, I don't want to smell like a little girl. I want to smell like a woman. I want when I walk into a room and you get a good whiff of me, you turn your head and you're like, oh, that's a grown woman right there. That's what I want to smell like. And this is what this is giving me, okay? So yeah, you guys, those are the 4 new fragrances that I picked up from Dossier. And I truly think that they are a great buy. And you can't really go wrong with neither one of them. I think they all smell amazing. It just really depends on your preference on what you like to smell like and what goes best with your body chemistry, with your natural scent. So yeah, that was that. I actually have my all-time favorite Dossier fragrance. I'm going to show you that later on in the video. But yeah, without further ado, we're finally going to jump into my perfume collection. All right, you guys. So I don't really have any particular order of which fragrance is my favorite or what's my #1 most complimented perfume. I'm just going to really just mention them one by one. There's really no specific order. So for my first perfume, you know, I want to set the tone for this video and start off with the big boy. And I'm talking about my Maison Francis Baccarat Rouge 540. And this is the extrait version. They have the original Eau de Parfum, the Baccarat Rouge 540, and then they have the extrait version. Me personally, I prefer the extrait version. Y'all, this is really my all-time favorite perfume, and this just smells like money. It smells expensive. Like, it's giving me luxury, it's giving me money, it's giving me passion. I love this perfume. The top notes in this perfume are bitter almond and saffron. It also have some woody notes and some musk notes. I really like perfumes that have like a little bit of muskiness to it, you know, a little woody note, a little musky scent to it, and this definitely has it. Not too much. Of course, the top notes, you could really smell that. The almond, that's really the first note that stands out. But y'all, I love this perfume. Now, it is a little expensive. I'm not going to say a little. It is really expensive. I bought this perfume for $425, and I got this from Neiman Marcus. This is one of my most expensive perfume, but y'all, I love this so much. I would typically wear this during the nighttime. I feel like this perfume is a little bit too strong to wear during the day, in my opinion. The projection on this is really, really strong. If you spray more than 3-4 spritz of this bad boy, people are really going to smell this on you. And also the longevity on this, it lasts forever. Like, whenever I would wear this, the next day I could still smell it on my clothes, on my hair, like on my body. The longevity on this is amazing. And I was kind of expecting it to be, especially for a perfume that's $400. Shoot, it better be long lasting and it better project like hell. And I feel like this perfume, it just delivers. It delivers. It smells amazing. Great longevity, great projection. I don't really have anything bad to say about this perfume, and I also get tons of compliments whenever I do go out. I mostly wear this, like I said, during the nighttime if I'm going to a nice high-end restaurant, or, you know, if I just want to smell confident, if I want to smell like money, you know, this is the perfume that I typically go for. This is honestly like my go-to perfume. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I'm going out, if it's like a date night or if I'm going somewhere and I just want to smell popping, this is the perfume that I go for. Now, I know this one, it is really, really popular. Baccarat Rouge has really grown to be really popular. So you might smell this a lot. This is definitely a common scent, but y'all, I still love this. All right, you guys, so my second fragrance will have to be my Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is another great perfume that I get tons of compliment on. And this one, it smells like a sophisticated cherry. That's the best way that I could explain it. It does not smell like one of those cheap, fruity body mist that you would get from Victoria's Secret or like Bath and Body Works. No shade to them. This just smells exotic. Some of the notes in this are sour cherry, bitter almond, and liquor. And yeah, you guys, I really love this scent as well. I just love Tom Ford perfume in general. I just think they smell so freaking good. This perfume I would typically wear during the winter time, but I do feel like you could wear this perfume all year round. The only downfall to this perfume, if I had to be honest, is the longevity. Honestly, I feel like the longevity on this perfume, it could have been a bit better. Also, considering the price of this perfume, I think I paid about $200, either $200 or $300. Tom Ford perfumes in general, they're not cheap. They are expensive, you know, hence Tom Ford. But yeah, I just feel like for the price of this perfume, I was expecting for the longevity to be better. Whenever I do wear this perfume, I do find myself having to put this in my purse and spray it, you know, throughout the night, every couple hours or so, just so I could keep the scent on me. Because I feel like after about 2 to 3 hours, the scent just kind of disappears. But nonetheless, this does smell amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, this is it. It just smells warm. It smells sweet, but not overly sweet. Because honestly, for me, I typically don't go for super sweet perfumes, but this one, yeah, it smells so good. It smells like a cherry, but like I said, like an exotic cherry, a very sophisticated cherry. You could definitely smell like the warm notes around it, the vanilla, the bitter almond. You could definitely smell that around it. She does not smell basic at all. Whenever I wear this, I would get tons of compliments on this. So this is another great one that I definitely reach for. All right, so for this next perfume, I feel like at one point, every girl, especially young women in their early 20s, were wearing this perfume, and it was just so popular. And it is Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. You guys, this perfume used to be my jam, okay? Oh my God, just smelling this perfume, it just brings back so many great memories. This perfume was my first big girl perfume, okay? This is when I was transitioning over from the Victoria's Secret body mist and over to an actual perfume. Like, this was my first high-end luxury perfume. I got this when I first bought this perfume. I was about like 18, 19. So just smelling this, it is definitely very nostalgic for me. And it just brings back so many great memories. Oh my God, like great college memories. But anyway, some of the top notes in this perfume are tea, bergamot, patchouli, musk, and vanilla. I feel like this perfume is definitely a great starter. You're just now buying high-end luxury perfumes and you don't really know where to start. I would say Flower Bomb is definitely a great buy and it's a good starter. At one point, I used to wear this perfume heavy and I used to get tons of compliments, especially from men, because it does smell very floral, smells very sweet, hence the name Flower Bomb. It literally smells like a flower bomb. Like, they definitely nailed it as far as the name. It smells very floral. But yeah, I think this is a great perfume. For the most part, every female loved this perfume. At one point, like I said, everyone that I knew was wearing Flower Bomb. Although I do love this perfume and I think it smells amazing, I don't know, this just reminds me too much of back in my college days when I was 18, 19. To me personally, it just smells very young. And baby, she is not that no more, okay? She is fully grown. So yeah, because it reminds me too much of my college days, that's the reason why I rarely wear this alone. But whenever I do reach for Flower Bomb, I tend to layer this with another perfume. And the one that I typically wear it with is my Dossier fragrance, and this one is called Amber Saffron. Now you guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about this fragrance real quick. This one is hands down my favorite perfume out of the Dossier collection. Like, this smells so freaking good on its own. Oh god. Now this fragrance, Amber Saffron, it is inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540, the original eau de parfum, not the extrait version. And you guys, this on its own, it smells amazing. And whenever I would mix these two together and layer them, oh, it smells so freaking good. Like, whenever I would step out and I'm wearing this combo right here, I would always get tons of compliments. Like, this is honestly my most complimented combo. Like, every time I step out, I always have a handful of people ask me, oh my god, what fragrance is that? What are you wearing? You smell amazing. Like, this combo right here, it smells so good. I feel like with the Amber Saffron, it just makes the Flower Bomb smell warmer. It still has like a sweet scent to it, because Flower Bomb on its own, it's fairly strong. You could definitely smell like the floral note. But whenever I would combine these two, it just smells warmer. It smells a little bit more mature for my liking. And yeah, it just, it smells so good. It elevates the Flower Bomb. It just takes it up, you know, a notch. And oh my god, I love this. Oh, I love this so much. And I feel like both of these perfumes, they go well for any occasion. You could wear it either during the day or nighttime. This is just really like an all year round perfume. You could wear it for any occasion. I just feel like, yeah, it's suitable for pretty much anything. All right, you guys, so moving on to my next perfume. Now, this is actually a recent add to my collection. I've only had this perfume for about a month now, and I already love it. I get tons of compliments, especially from men whenever I would wear this perfume. And I'm talking about Valentino Donna, Born in Roma. This is another great perfume. Smells so good. Now, some of the top notes in this are bergamot, Bulgarian rose, vanilla, and patchouli. You could definitely smell the Bulgarian rose and the vanilla. Those are the top notes that stand out to me whenever I do smell this. And yeah, like I said, I get compliments from men, especially from men. And I think it's mostly because this smells really feminine. Obviously, that's why a lot of men like it. It smells very floral. It smells very sweet. Now, usually I wouldn't go for a perfume that smells this sweet, because y'all, it smells really, really sweet. But it's something about this that smells mature. Although it smells really sweet, it still has a little bit of musk to it, and it smells warm as well. So it just have other notes that complement the sweetness. It doesn't just smell just sweet, because some scents, whenever it smells too sweet, it kind of gives me like a headache. But this one, I could definitely tolerate. If you're going out on a date, I would highly recommend Valentino Donna. I feel like most men will go crazy over this perfume. Like, if you go on a date and you want your boo to go crazy over you, this is definitely one that I would recommend. This actually happened to me last week. I went out to like a hookah lounge, and while I was walking into the spot, I had passed this guy, and I guess he got a good whiff of this perfume and he damn near lost his mind. Like, I'm telling y'all, I think this is a great magnet scent for men. I feel like most men will lose their minds if they get a good whiff of this on you. All right, so moving on, I got another Tom Ford perfume, and it is Soleil Blanc. This is another great perfume that I just love. Oh my God. I think this smells so good. This is definitely my vacation perfume. Whenever I smell this perfume just reminds me of vacation in Greece, vacation in south of France. This perfume, it smells super bougie. Like, that's the best word that I could use to describe this perfume. It smells bougie. It smells luxurious. It just has a very unique and distinctive smell. I feel like this perfume, it's either you're gonna hate it or love it, to be honest. I know a lot of people who hate this perfume, but I know a lot of people who love this perfume, and I just love this. Aside from my baccarat rouge, I would say this is my second favorite perfume, hands down. And some of the top notes in this perfume are pistachio, bergamot, and cardamom. I don't really smell this perfume on people often, which is the reason why I love this perfume. It's not really a common one in my opinion. And yeah, it just smells like luxury. It smells so high end. I just love this perfume. If you're looking for a fragrance in particular that's gonna have a unique scent, a very distinctive scent, I would recommend that you look into the Tom Ford perfume collection if you haven't already. Cause yeah, I just feel like his perfume collection, it really smells unique and entirely different from the other fragrances out there. Like for this one, I honestly could not compare this to any other fragrance out there. Like, honestly, I feel like no one's touching Tom Ford when it comes to the perfume collection. No one's touching Tom Ford. I really, really love his perfume collection. All right, so the next perfume on my list is another Maison Francis perfume, and this one is Gentle Fluidity. This one is the gold version. I know they have both the silver and gold version, but honestly I prefer the gold one. And this one, you guys, this is another fragrance that smells really warm, and some of the notes in this are coriander, vanilla, and musk, and you could definitely smell the vanilla in this. It also has like a nutty scent to it, if that make any sense, like a nutmeg scent to it. Overall, this is another one that smells really warm. Really, really warm. And I feel like you could wear this pretty much all year round as well. I feel like it's not too strong for the day, but you could also wear it in the nighttime as well. And I would also say Maison Francis, the longevity of their perfumes are amazing. Like, this is another one, whenever I would wear this, the next day I could still smell it on my clothes. Even after I wash my clothes, you could still smell the perfume lingering on your clothes. Like the scent still lingering on your clothes. It's still on my body the next day. The projection is also great as well. It's not as good as the Baccarat Rouge, if I'm being honest, but this also has a great projection as well. I do feel like you're getting what you pay for with this, with his line. I honestly haven't smelled the other perfumes in his collection, but so far from Gentle Fluidity and Baccarat Rouge, I really have no complaints with either one. This is another one that smells really great. Whenever I go out, I get tons of compliments, and I feel like Gentle Fluidity in comparison to Baccarat Rouge, it's not really as common as Baccarat Rouge. I feel like whenever I do go out, I tend to smell Baccarat Rouge a lot more often as opposed to Gentle Fluidity. I haven't really smelled this on anyone. I've only had this perfume for about 6 months, so this is fairly new in my perfume collection. But yeah, this is one that's not really that common. So that's another reason why I like this perfume as well. This is one, honestly, if you could afford to splurge on an expensive perfume, I would highly recommend this one. This one is not as expensive as the Baccarat Rouge. Like I said, my Baccarat Rouge Extrait, it was about $400. This one, I believe I only bought it for $200. I know it's still pretty expensive for a perfume, but like I said, I would highly recommend it. You're definitely paying for the quality, and it definitely delivers. Like, it delivers. All right, the next one on my list is my Balenciaga Flora Botanica. This is another great one. And ooh, the top actually broke. I forgot. I had dropped this like a couple of months ago, and it, like, the top, it like popped off. But I just want to smell it. This smells so good. I haven't reached for this perfume, honestly, in a while. It smells really good. But anyway, the top notes in this are mint, rose, carnation, and cannabis. Honestly, I can't really smell the cannabis in this, and I've never heard of a perfume that have cannabis in it, has a note. So when I saw that in the Flora Botanica, I was actually quite surprised. But yeah, like I said, I can't smell the cannabis note in it, but I could definitely smell the mint, rose, and carnation notes. And the best way that I could describe this perfume is a fresh floral garden. That's the best way that I could describe this. Like, it smells really fresh. It smells very clean. You know, you could definitely smell that floral note to it, but because of the mint note, it smells more fresh. If anything, it doesn't smell sweet or overly floral. And I would typically wear this whenever I'm running errands, to be honest. Whenever I'm running errands or I'm going to the gym, this is usually the scent that I would go for. I feel like this perfume is actually great to have as a signature scent, or, you know, your everyday scent. I think this is definitely a great option. Even though you can go out with this, you could definitely step out, you know, have a night out on the town and rock this. I feel like this would definitely turn a couple heads, because this smells amazing. But because it smells fresh and clean, I feel like you could pull this off and wear this every day. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I think they discontinued this one. If I could find the link to this, I will leave it down below. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think this one is actually discontinued. So I better try and see if I could fix this little spray thing, because if this is the last bottle that I could get my hands on, I'm gonna try to use every drop in this bad boy, okay? All right, you guys, so last but not least of my perfume collection, it will have to be Marc Jacobs Daisy. I actually have to buy a new bottle. As you guys can see, I pretty much finished the entire bottle, but I did want to mention this in my most complimented perfume haul, because I do receive a lot of compliments whenever I do wear this. Whenever I would smell this, this definitely reminds me of spring. You could definitely smell the floral notes in this. It smells very light. This is not a warm perfume. I feel like this perfume is more suitable for the daytime, like on a hot spring day or a hot summer day. You know, a perfume like this, it reminds me, you know, if you're going out on a picnic date in springtime, this would definitely be a suitable perfume for an occasion like that. It smells really, really great. But if I had to be honest, this is another perfume that is not really the best when it comes to longevity. This is another perfume, if I'm wearing it for the day, I would have to stash it in my purse and spray it on me every couple of hours, because I don't know if it's just on my body scent and how it mixes with my natural scent chemistry. But for me, I just feel like after a couple hours, the scent just disappears. Or I could smell it a little bit on me, but yeah, the longevity on it, in my opinion, is not that great. It could be better, but still, nonetheless, this is a great perfume. I'm probably gonna pick up another bottle of this. Like, I forgot how good this one smells. Like, I haven't sprayed this one on for like the past year, but now that I'm smelling this, yo, this smells good. Let me spray this on me. There's like a little bit left. Yeah, this is a great one. This is another perfume that I would recommend if you're starting out with high-end luxury perfumes and you don't really know which one to start off with. Marc Jacob Daisy is definitely a great one as well to start off with. It's actually less strong than the Flower Bomb. So if you want to start off with something that's more light, that's not as strong as a scent, that's not overly floral or overly sweet, you just want something kind of in the middle, and you want to, you know, test the waters to see what's your preference as far as scent, Marc Jacobs Daisy is definitely a great one. All right, you guys, so that was my most complimented perfume collection that I have. Like I said, this is not my entire perfume collection, but I would say as far as my top perfumes, this is definitely it. And, you know, I think I have a good collection here. I think I have a good range of perfumes. And they are two fragrances that I do want to try out. I've never smelled them before, but I've just heard great stuff about them, and a good amount of people rave about these perfumes. So I definitely have these two perfumes on my list. The first one that I would like to try out is called Bond Number 9 NYC Tribeca. I've heard a lot of great stuff. I'm probably going to put a picture of the bottle here. The bottle looks like a star, and this particular one, it's in the color white, so it looks like a white star. I've heard a lot of people rave about this, so that's a perfume that I definitely want to try out in the near future. I know that perfume is a bit pricey. I heard it costs around $400, like roughly in that price range. So yeah, it's a bit pricey, but yeah, like I said, I've heard a lot of people rave about that one. So hopefully one of these days I try it out and hopefully it lives up to the hype. The second one that I would like to try out, it is by Replica. I've heard a lot of great stuff recently about this brand, Replica. It just has gotten really common, and I just honestly want to try out all the scents from this brand, to be honest. But one that really caught my eye and stood out to me the most is the scent Jazz Club. I'm gonna put a picture of the bottle right here so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I heard that scent smells really, really good. So that's another one that I want to try out as well. All right, you guys, so that was it for this video. I really hope that you all enjoyed this. Oh, and before I go real quick, please leave all your comments down below. I really want to see your guys' feedback on these perfumes that I mentioned, especially the two ones that I mentioned that I want to try out. If any of you guys have tried any of the Replica perfumes or the Bond Number 9 NYC Tribeca, let me know your feedback on those perfumes in the comment section down below. I really want to see what you guys thought about the perfume, if any of y'all tried it. And yeah, just all the perfumes in general that I mentioned. Please leave all your comments down below. I am just dying to hear some of your feedbacks on it. You know, I want to know what kind of scents you guys like. So yeah, talk to me down below in the comment section. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm starving. I'm probably gonna order some sushi. And yeah, so until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.